lot of people rooting for the Saints, as you can see, and one big reason is quarterback Drew Brees, who is a leader both on and off the field. He's become a savior to the city of New Orleans and to the fans for taking his team to the Super Bowl and for helping the city recover from so much devastation. Katie Couric sat down with him recently.
You all decided to move into the city instead of the suburbs, which was a huge symbolic gesture for the people of New Orleans. What made you decide to do that?
Well, I think when Brittany and I think of New Orleans, we think of this uptown Garden District neighborhood. I mean, this is the heart of New Orleans. The streetcars going by, you know, the old homes, the history, the culture.
College sweethearts Drew and Brittany Brees have fallen in love with New Orleans since moving there in 2006. And the city is loving them right back. Drew is so worshipped in this town that people, I understand, even wear T-shirts that say Breezus. How do you keep him from thinking he walks on water?
It's not hard to do. I mean, it's when Drew comes in after a long day, he comes home and he's a dad and he's a husband. Even, you know, being a parent, I remember, you know, you have no sleep and you're getting up in the middle of the night with a baby, and I couldn't even complain. I mean, he was up before I was, he was up before the baby was, and then he was going to sleep before we did.
A lot of women watching this are going to look at their husband and be like, are you kidding me? You must have some faults, though. Give me a few.
You know, he can really kind of compartmentalize things, which is wonderful. In his life, it's just such a gift. But he can also do that with myself when we're sitting there watching TV or doing something and I'm talking to him for about 15 minutes, and then I realize that he hasn't heard anything that I've said.
I was kind of off.
He's a typical husband, yeah.
Thinking about, you know.
I'm like, what are you thinking about? Football.
He may be idolized as a football player, but win or lose Sunday, New Orleans has found a savior in Brees. The Brees Dream Foundation has raised almost $2 million to rebuild schools, parks, and playgrounds in New Orleans, including the Lusher Charter School. Brees personally donated almost $40,000 for a weight room for the student athletes and has been known to stop by and give a few pointers. Show me the proper squat technique.
What's that? Well, okay. Feet shoulder width apart, weight on your heels. You don't want your knees going past your toes, and then you just kind of sit back. Sit back. There you go.
Is that right?
Yeah, you're holding the bar on your back, so that's kind of the, yeah, so right there. Perfect.
He also gave me a little coaching on the Saints' famous call to arms. You go crazy doing that who dat stuff, though. What's that?
The who dat, you know, that's really kind of a fan, you know, that's our chant, you know, from the fans, and it's who dat.
But you do it sometimes, too, out on the field, don't you?
Well, we do it just to kind of get the fans hyped up, you know, so it's who dat say they're going to beat them Saints. You know, and it's been around here forever. It's almost like you know, you could be anywhere in the world and somebody yells who dat, and everybody from Louisiana is going to, you know, turn around and it's, okay, I got you.
Such a good guy, huh?
And what a great decision to live in the
city and help rebuild it. Yeah. You know, I think that, like Katie said, like Dan Marino in this city, even if they don't win on Sunday, he's forever going to be a hero. But boy, wouldn't it be nice.
I think they got a shot.
I think they got a shot, too. At least it'll be a good game. You can see more of Katie's interview with Drew Brees tonight on the CBS Evening News. Up next here for us on The Early Show, Health Watch, and some good reasons to maybe keep the Super Bowl excitement a little bit in check if you can. We'll be right back.
I don't feel alone anymore.
I've been in love with you all